Once again, y'all, I am back with another one. I'm gonna need for everybody to hit that like button, leave a comment below the bottom of the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new watching this video. Excuse me. Make sure you share this video and make sure you turn your notifications on as well, because I got a whole lot of content coming on the way. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, let's get right into it. Spiritual warriors, make sure you keep your grass cut. Yeah, you heard me. Make sure you keep your grass cut. Keep the snakes out of your yard. Spiritual warriors, be very careful of who you have in your circle. Or better yet, be careful who you have in your yard. Same thing in circle, yard. You catch the drift. Because you might never know. You might have a bunch of snakes all in your yard, all in your circle. You may never know who in your life right now is a snake. I'm talking to the fellas. That homeboy, your dog, a little do you know, he may be a snake. Ladies, same thing with y'all. Your homegirl, she may be a snake as well. So you got to be very careful of who you have in your circle. Because these snakes out here are calling you bro, sis, boo thing, stank. That little nickname they be saying. They're calling you baby, babe, and all this type of mess. They're snakes. They hissing rattlesnakes. If you got a rattlesnake in your yard, in your circle, man, let me tell you something. You better get that snake out of your yard before it's too late. Because the moment that snake bites you, game over, pal. Game over, Miss Lady. This is why they said keep your grass cut at all times. Because you may never know. It may be a snake out there. You may never know how many snakes is in that garden or in your yard. But you keep on having these snakes, aka these fake friends. You keep on having these people in your life. And little do you know, they got rattlers hissing at you. And the moment you turn your back, they're going to bite you. Because you're not very careful with who you keeping in your life. Or who you keeping in your yard. Put it like that. Because you got your grass so high, you can't even see what's in there. It may be snakes. You don't know what's in your yard. Your grass is so doggone high. You might have snakes. You might have foxes. You don't know what you got in your yard. All because you keeping your grass high. And that's something you should not do. Because you may never know what's out there. You may never know how many snakes is out there, hissing and howling. And the moment you go in that grass, you're not being beware. Beware. You're not being very careful. And you might see something you wish you haven't. Or better yet, go out there barefooted on high grass and see what's going to happen. Something going to bite your foot. I'm telling y'all gotta be very careful out here. Be very careful. Keep your grass cut at all times. At all times. Because you may never know what's in that yard. Maybe all types of snakes. And that's something you do not want to run across. A doggone snake. AKA a fake friend. But the moment you see a fake friend, you know what to do. Cut them off. Now let's go with the snake wise. Y'all know how to kill a snake, right? Cut the head off. You cut the head off the snake. That fake friend wise. Cut them off. Cut these people out of your lives. Let me tell y'all something. They are no good to you. They are no good. Stop having these fake people in your life, all because you are lonely. Stop keeping your grass so doggone high. These undercover friends, or so-called friends, however y'all want to put it, they hissing, they ready to bite you. Yeah, they all friendly and nice when you in that face. But the moment you turn your doggone back, they finna bite you. But if you're not careful and wise enough, they can bite you and take you out. Oh yeah, they can take you out if you're not very wise and very careful out here. But if you're wise enough to keep your grass cut and keep these snakes away from your circle, out of your yard, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And another thing, to keep the snakes out of your yard, out of your life, make sure you throw some malt balls, aka set some boundaries. That will keep fake people out of your life. And excuse me, if they can respect your boundaries, good. But if they can't, cut them off. Cut their behinds off. I really mean this. Because if they can't respect your boundaries, you might well hang it up, pal. Hang it up, Miss Lady. Cut the head off the snake. Keep that grass cut. Keep it way cut. I'm talking about trim down, low cut, if you mean what I'm saying right now. It's some of these snakes out here, they be hissing. And they calling people bro, babe, even family. What up, fam? They be the closest ones to you. They be the main ones that be ready to bite you. Blood ain't thick in the water, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. Even your girlfriend. Hey, babe. Hey, big head. She be ready to bite you. Your boyfriend. Hey, babe, what's happening? Give me a kiss. Bite. They be the ones closest to y'all. Y'all about to wake up and pay your doggone attention right now. It's very serious. Be very selective and be very careful of who you let into your life. Be very beware of who you let in your circle. AKA, be very beware who comes into your yard. Everybody that comes into your life ain't good. They can play off as this supporter angel. They ain't nothing but a demon. They try to play all nice like an angel, but the whole time they ain't nothing but a demon. Your dog, your home dog, aka your homeboy, he could be a main one. Once again, closest to you. Your homeboy, aka your dog, can be a snake. That he can have that, but his tail can have a little snail. His tail can have a little rattlesnake hissing, be ready to bite you. See, in your face, he a dog. But the moment you turn your back, that rattle on that tail is shaking. He at the mouth. And the moment you turn your back, he get ready to bite you. Ladies and gentlemen, be very careful of who you have in your life. Ladies, same thing as you. Soon as the moment you turn your back, that rattle on that tail is hissing. The moment you turn your back, and you're not wise enough, you're not being lookout for your surroundings and you know what I mean, and you're not being very careful, she'll be ready to bite you. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep your third eye open. And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, spiritual warriors, keep your grass cut down low and keep these snakes out of your life. Especially the ones that call you babe and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, that. All these little stupid nicknames don't mean nothing if they fake. If they fake and they call you these names, be careful. Be aware. You hear me? Be very careful out there, spiritual warriors. Do not get bit by these snakes out here. Cut the head off the snake, aka cut them off. Period.